YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with some J Talks Crypto. I know you guys have been waiting on some mo, so I figured why not make these guys some mo? We're gonna talk about some Toshi. We're gonna talk about some Bitcoin because guys, guess what? Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high, and some people would have never believed this, but guys, I can't help but think I told you so, right? Bitcoin coming in now above 120,000. This is insane. Bitcoin coming in at 121. Wow, what a parabolic run. Who would have thought that we would see this happen on a Sunday? Again, usually we see sell-off happen into the weekend, but look, Bitcoin hitting a new all-time high on a Sunday. Just seems like the market is roaring. It seems like these guys are excited. If you're excited, hit the like button, right? Hit the like button and drop a comment and let us know how bullish you are. It all helps in the algorithm, right? But as you guys can see, Bitcoin looking like it is creating another leg up. And guys, this might be Bitcoin's final leg. Okay, I'm going to throw it out there and I'm going to say that. And for some people, they're not going to want to hear that. But this might be Bitcoin's final leg up. If it's going to, again, break out. Well, I mean, it's already at a new all-time high. But this might be it, guys. This might be the last run. This might be the blow off top coming that we've been talking about on the channel now. Because, again, I've been telling you guys the entire time, right? We haven't had a blow off top. We haven't had a blow off top, right? But again, I do think that we might be getting pretty close, guys. So just want you guys to understand that and to just kind of know where we're at in the cycle. Because again, I'm pretty much calling this better than anybody probably on YouTube has. But I do think that the end is coming, guys. Don't think it's not coming. As you guys can see, total market cap coming in at 3.79 trillion. Big index coming in at a 70, and the market is starting to get greedy, right? These guys are starting to now get greedy again as Bitcoin ascends, getting very close to this extreme greed state that I don't like, that you guys love, this euphoria. I don't like this. And a lot of people like it, right? But if you're a long-term investor, if you're somebody that's long on Bitcoin, you actually like it when it's down here, right? When everybody was fudding it up, when everybody was coming to my channel talking crap. I was excited down here. I was having a blast. And now, again, we're getting up here. Not a fun time for me. Again, I know a lot of people are going to be feeling euphoric right now. And again, when they're bullish, I am fearful. And when they are bearish, I'm bullish. So, again, I'm just paying attention to retail because, again, retail, I told you guys, they love buying the top. I was like, man, once we hit like, a new all-time high at like around like 115, we're really going to start seeing retail buying up Bitcoin. And guys, have they done it? Look at the past 7 days. Bitcoin up 11%, retail going nuts. And since you guys have been watching me for long enough, you guys are now smart investors. Give yourself a round of applause, right? Smart investors, we got to pay attention to these guys, right? I know this is the time where a lot of you last time got in, right? At an all-time high. Bitcoin euphoria is high. Everybody's, super excited. Twitter's getting all excited, and everybody's putting more and more money into the market. But just got to pay attention to that, guys, because, again, I do think that, I don't think Bitcoin has hit, it has hit an all-time high, but I don't think this is as high as it will go. But we do have to start paying attention now, right? My psychology is going to be a little bit different over the next couple of weeks. So again, make sure that you're tapped in so that you know how I'm thinking, because my thinking is different, guys. I've been doing this for a long time. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. But it's not my first bull rally. As a matter of fact, I've been doing this for a long time, guys. Even right now on YouTube, 6 years now, 3,600 videos. And again, I've probably been calling this better than anybody on YouTube, which is kind of how it usually be. But as you guys can see, Toshi Coin also responding pretty nicely to this Bitcoin pump. Toshi Coin coming in at 243 million market cap, now creating new higher lows and starting to break out, right? We talked about this 4-hour chart just in our last video. We've seen another retest of this bottom Keltner channel, and Toshi Coin absolutely explode with Bitcoin. And guys, this is exactly what we want to see. Again, we might see some positive price action coming out of Toshi this week. This daily chart is looking pretty good. And also, of course, I've been telling you guys about this weekly chart, right? We could really close this gap this week if Bitcoin wants to continue to run. And as a matter of fact, I just want to ask you guys too this question, all my smart investors, right? All my smart cryptocurrency veterans. Some of you guys been in the market for a long time. Let me ask you this question, and some of you will be embarrassed by the answer. But if you've been in if you've been in crypto for so long, I just want to know, have you been accumulating Bitcoin? Hmm. Yikes, right? Some of you guys have not. Some of you guys have never bought Bitcoin. But I do want to let you guys know that there is a strong possibility that Bitcoin will be the #1 performing asset. I just want to throw that out there, because again, we talk about the Bitcoin logarithmic so much, and people really just like, oh, why don't you just talk about Toshi? Yeah, well, you don't listen, huh? Because if you guys could see, Bitcoin is undefeated like no other. And again, I've been talking about it since $3,000 Bitcoin on this channel, and to see Bitcoin now coming in at 121, I just have to throw it out there, man. That this is something that changed my life, man. This really is something that changed my life. I'm so grateful for Bitcoin. Been bullish on it since 3K. Been saying $1 million Bitcoin. Still saying $1 million Bitcoin. Not that $1 billion is not going to be the top of the cycle, more than likely. Pretty much bet on that. But again, I do think, guys, that this will be our probably the last leg. So again, all you guys that got into the market, all you guys that are so bullish right now, be paying attention. Tell you guys to follow. Some of you guys follow, some of you guys don't follow. But there was ever a time to follow. It is definitely now. As you guys can see, altcoin season really starting to brew. Coming in at a 35 out of 100. We're going to start talking about more of these coins that you guys need to have on your watch list, or at least that I have on my watch list for those of you guys that are interested. Again, none of this stuff is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and don't buy anything that you hear about on the internet. You got to be an idiot to do that. But you got to be a super mega super duper idiot to be watching 99% of other people. So just pay attention to that. Again, I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. I hope that this helped make your weekend. We're going to talk about, again, a lot of coins on the channel. You don't want to miss it. Tap in. Also, if you're not yet joined in on Patreon, join us over on Patreon. You can get into my private Telegram. That is the best way to talk to me, to pick my brain. And again, probably the last opportunity. But again, I've been right. I've been pretty solid so far. So maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. You know, I've been wrong in the past too. So, but again, I do think now that we're at new all-time high again, get ready for the noobs. Get ready for the people over leveraging. Some of you guys taking out big buy orders today on things, and Bitcoin's at all-time high. And I'm just telling you right now, get ready for a little bit of chop. Get ready for a little bit of chop. But I do think that we're starting to make a recovery. Again, altcoin season starting to brew. I'm bullish on it. I'm bullish on it, but at the same time, I'm paying attention. And if y'all get too bullish, I'm gonna be changing my tone. So just pay attention to that, guys. All the red flags, all the warning signs, right? I don't want to see people get wrecked. I know this is a time where people are the most greedy, right? Human nature, we're so greedy, right? A lot of you guys watched Toshi Coin absolutely explode, and then you were just so greedy you couldn't control yourself, right? You just couldn't control your greed, and so you were not, doing the necessary things to ensure that, your cryptocurrency actually turns into money at the end. So again, don't do that again. If you did that, don't do that again. In a lot of your coins, remember to be, probably taking profit, because until you put the money in your pocket, it's not really your money, right? The money belongs to the market. The market's moving. It's volatile. I tell you guys that all the time. I do think that Bitcoin is going to have a correction soon. We're up in the past 7 days already 11%. And Bitcoin is starting to, even though it's starting to see this breakout, we could see a little more upside. My price target already was 120. We've already exploded past that. And we're kind of trending a little bit into um, an overbought zone. Now, again, not saying that this is the top of the cycle, right? I'm not trying to freak out all the beta males. But the market goes up and down, right? Some of you guys that sold at the bottom, remember it goes up and down and up and down, okay? So just recognize that right now it is up, right? But again, we want to be paying attention to the sentiment of the market when these guys are too bullish and when they're too greedy. It's time to be paying attention. But again, we've been saying week after week, we have not seen a blow off top. We're still not looking like we're seeing a blow off top here, sitting at 121 now. But wow, right? Are we ever gonna see a $60,000 Bitcoin again? Will we ever see Bitcoin $70,000? Did you miss your opportunity? What were you thinking? Why, really evaluate why you're in this space. I really think you should, especially you guys that are buying meme coins so heavy. Really evaluate that and evaluate what you're doing. What the heck are you doing, right? I've been even telling you guys a lot of these blue chip coins would be things that I have on my watch list. I made videos about XRP. It's up 30%. I made videos on Ethereum. It's up 18%. Talked about Solana up 10%. Toshi Coin, not really one that I talked about, but look at Sui, man, 33%, right? Just some food for thought. Again, Shiba Inu coming in at 19%. Man, I'm gonna have to make another Shiba video pretty soon. But I still think that there's some life left in this bad boy. But we'll see, guys. We'll see, right? I want to know what you guys think. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? You guys feel good about the market? You feel good about Toshi? And let me know. And also, again, if you have not hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you next video. Peace.